I was a lot of their first, being their first plus size curvy model.
You couldn't let anyone know the things that you were going through, you know, whatever you shared.
The Bible says, but the God of all grace, hallelujah, and after you suffered a while, how many have
choice to write your own story? Would you write it, or would you let someone else have the pen?
Good morning! Good morning, good morning, good morning! Welcome to another segment of Early Morning Coffee with Marvina and her BFF. Where we give a voice to the voiceless and we let you say what is on your mind. Welcome. I got that high soprano this morning, Yvonne. You heard it? You know, most of the times I wake up in the morning, I'm like, but I am
going for a new career.
Yeah, baby. Let me tell you, I'm learning now. Go to bed. Don't be staying up all night. And I couldn't watch TV last night anyway because my Wi-Fi went down. So I was up anyway. I was sleeping. Anyway, y'all, welcome for joining in. And for all that is joining in, put in a comment, hello, so we know you're out there. Well, Anyway, of course, we start off with our daily cup of coffee. Chanel, I don't have no more coffee, but I drank it all. So I had to go back to the old Starbucks coffee that I had in the cabinet. Of course, in that I have me a little bit of sweet and low. I have literally stopped using sugar in my coffee. I don't even use sugar anymore. Give me thumbs up, BFF. Thumbs up. And some original creamer. So my coffee is basically tastes like coffee. I don't even use the hazelnut. I don't use none of that stuff anymore, which is a good thing. You know, I feel that now that I'm learning to balance out the sugar, I hardly have too much sugar as much as I used to. But I do cheat. I go to that corner store up there and I get me some Tootsie Rolls. I get some Tootsie Rolls and a little Tootsie Pop. But otherwise, I think I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Every so often when I feel like I want some sugar, I'll make me a cookie or two, which I think I'm doing well. Anyway, BFF, what's going on your neck of the woods?
Good morning. I am here. I'm here. Praise the Lord. I am here. I am awake and up and on it. I was on time this morning, y'all. I was on time. I can't believe it. But this morning I am drinking for coffee. I am drinking still drinking on that Tarjay coffee. I told y'all I'm gonna drink it till it's all gone. So I'm drinking that. But this time I I have equal and some French vanilla zero sugar creamer, and it is so good. And I just finished up English muffin. That's what I had going on this morning. So yes, ma'am. So
my BFF suffering. My BFF suffering from migraines. It went from her toe last week. Now it's migraine. And it's sad because I'm kind of used to all the she having lupus and having the elements and things like that. I just hate that she has to continue to go through it. It's not one thing, it's another. BFF, I got you, boo. I got
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am. I know you do. I never worry
yeah.
about that.
Yeah,
I never
we
worry about
praying
that.
for you so much. I pray for you all the time, whatever it is. But one thing I love about you is whatever the element is, because a lot of these people with lupus, they'll go out here and just like, oh, I got a headache, and they suffer through it. My BFF, if she got an issue, she going to the doctors,
Oh, you best
and they
believe
can
that.
deal with what it is. I think that's one of the things that sets you apart from a lot of the people that has issues. You don't let that stuff. If you got a headache, you want to get a CAT scan.
I go, yeah, I go. One of the
Yeah,
greatest things that a doctor told me was that that I'm the star of the show, and that all the doctors around me, they are my supporting cast. And it does
yeah,
not matter, because I remember one time I went to the doctor. You went with me. I went so much that they were like, "Are you sure that you don't need to talk to somebody?" I'm not crazy. I know what my
exactly.
body is feeling. And so when Dr. Watkins said that to me, she said go to as many as you need to, and as opposed to trying to treat the overall issue of lupus, let's work on treating each symptom that you have. And when I
Right.
tell you guys, that was a game changer. That was a game changer. At one point in time, I could barely walk. I had so much medicine in me, I could barely function. But now everything is everything. And like she said, and I say this to my people out there that's suffering from lupus: treat the ailment, not necessarily the disease itself, because lupus is the great aper. It mimics so many different diseases,
Yeah,
and if you treat the symptoms, you'll have much better results.
yeah. And that's why my BFF look like what she going through. Hey, doom, doom,
You
doom,
better say that.
doom, doom,
You
doom.
better say
And
that.
and we've been on this journey for a long time. It's been a long time.
Since
And let me tell you
2009.
something. Yeah, I've seen people who have, lupus and they took them out. I mean, I've even known
Yeah.
somebody who got, headache and just let the head ache, and then find out she had an aneurysm and it took her out. I mean,
Hmm.
that's mainly what it does. It mimics stuff, and if you don't deal with whatever the problem is, you wind up. I mean,
Yeah.
nobody want to be unalive, not over
No, ma'am. I'm
something.
gonna be here for a
Yeah,
long time.
yeah, we
Long
trying to keep
time.
you. So what's going on, girl? Talk to me. What you got
So
going on?
I have to say this, guys. My heart is heavy. For a couple of weeks now, it's been these mass shootings here in Atlanta. And like I said, I know that you and I, we don't do a whole lot of news anymore because the news is so depressing. What was it last week? It was the mass shooting, and there were like 10 or 11 people. One person lost their life. People just out, just relaxing, just trying to enjoy the city. And then here comes a mass shooter yesterday over on the Emory campus, and the police officer lost his life. And my heart is so heavy because Marvin and I, we lost someone that was really close to us, like a brother to us. Police officer. He was just doing his job.
Yeah,
We have to stop being so combative and ready to fight and take people's lives. Our lives are worth something. So it's just time for people to reevaluate life itself and cherish it a lot more.
yeah. And I'm sad to say it don't have anything to do with race or any of those things. Just people
No,
just got these mental
yeah.
health really bad out here. It's so bad. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Karen. It's so bad out here that we finding that people just going out doing whatever they feel they're doing, and it's accepted. Oh, they have
Right.
mental issues. No, they don't have mental. They may have mental issues, but the issues don't allow you to spill out to everybody else. You want to kill somebody because you have
Exactly.
an
Taking
issue that
someone
they
else's
have.
life.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's sad, and I feel that that's one issue that people are really utilizing more now is mental health and what it's doing to
Yeah.
other people and why they're killing each other for it. And
Yeah.
society,
So my
what's going
prayers
on
goes out
now?
to his family. Yeah.
Yeah, in
He
society
don't.
right
He
now.
don't.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry, go
It's
ahead.
crazy. He'd only been on the force for since I think he graduated from the police academy in March.
Yep.
Yeah, and so he leaves behind a wife, a child, and a baby on the way. So you got, this is devastating family. So people, come
Yeah.
on, we got to do better and be better.
Yeah, we definitely got to do that. Well,
Hmm.
let me say this. We ain't going to go on and on. I'm 9:10. We doing this right here. I'm excited about this topic today. I'm excited about the guest today. I'm
Yes.
really so excited. I normally come on with a commercial and all this other stuff, but I don't need to do all that today. We're gonna go straight on into this one. As y'all know, I'm gonna pull out what our topic is. Our topic is, I'm sorry, that's not the topic. The topic is, let me see if we find, that's not the topic either. Where's our topic? Oh, Miss Penny. Our topic. Well, it's about sisterhood. Basically,
Yes.
this young lady, let me say something. A lot of people don't understand what sisterhood is, and I'm hoping and praying that this young lady comes on and enlighten you. I met her at work. I met her at work in the bathroom. And our sisterhood started right in the bathroom, just ministering to each other. And ever since that, now I have a sister. I have a wonderful sister, and she's not here right here with us. But I can say this: I know if I need to speak to her or talk to her, I could give her a call because sisterhood is a special part of her ministry. She got a lot going on. I'm not gonna keep on introducing her. I'm just gonna bring her on so y'all can get to know this
Yes.
beautiful lady in her spirit. Even my BFF got a chance to speak to her, and she fell in love. I knew you
Yes.
would. But I
Yes.
ain't gonna get on into that. Let me just bring on my new sister, my new BF, and a great friend. Here she go, y'all.
Good
Hello,
morning. Good
hello.
morning.
Oh gosh, I'm excited to be here. And yeah, I've got two more sisters. I just felt, I mean, when I met you, it's just Marvina, it's just like my heart. I I know this lady. We're friends and we could have chatted the whole time. And you see that beautiful smile she has? That's what she was just lighting up the whole room. And I'm kind of doing my little suitcase thinking, "Arr."
And
But
she was
made my day. I was. I
she
was a
was
little
on her mission, was she? And she made it. She made it like I don't really like traveling, but we were saying this morning. It wasn't about the travel; it was about us connecting. This
That's
wasn't
right.
a happenstance. This was something
yeah.
that we had to do.
Yes.
And I'm excited because now I have a new sister, not only in Christ, but a sister. She got a lot going on. I'm not going to empty her bag because I want her to do that. But until then, I know you have a cup of something. What's that? What's in your cup this morning?
Well, I'm not going to be as fancy as y'all. I just got some flavored herbal tea. It's got a little energy booster, which God
Yes.
knows people who know me know it is 9 o'clock and I am talking and I'm having a conversation. And I hope I'm making sense. I don't know if y'all can see. A friend gave me this mug and it says, "You and I are more than friends. We're really a small gang." I don't know
Pull
if
it
y'all can
back,
see.
son. Pull it
Love
back and
that.
put it in front of you. Pull
Uh,
it back, back.
Now
Bring
pull it back
it
towards you.
towards
Bring
you.
it
yeah,
down.
yeah.
Bring it down. Bring it down. There
There
it
you
is.
go. In front of your face.
Yeah,
I mean,
that
how
virtue.
complicated can I make this? Oh
Yeah,
well.
that's nice.
I, I'm glad I just could operate the computer to get in. Um, Miss Siobhan had to walk me through a lot, and she is very patient because I was like, I
Yes.
can't find it. Where is it?
She
But
said it is
she
quite all
helped me,
right.
and now Miss Siobhan and I are good friends, and
Yes.
we had a little conversation. And Marvina, when you called me after I got back home and we had that conversation, I thought, like you said, God meant for us to meet. And my passion and what's in my bag, and I don't, y'all, I, I'll get off on a rabbit trail, so y'all might have to bring me back.
Come on.
But
Okay.
Your bag.
it's the sisterhood, women helping and supporting other women, and to show this next generation by modeling and not preaching to them, by gently guiding them, but by our own example. Not to preach and like, like we were talking before, um, to respect themselves, to be godly women. But in order for us to do that, we have to support each other. We don't need to be going out there and going,
Right.
support them. You see, I've seen so much of that in the airport. You know, a mom with a little baby struggling.
Right.
You know, I've seen people help her pick up her stuff. I've been the one helping her, and I'd love to get the baby, but they're going, oh, stranger danger, she going to run off with my baby.
Yes.
I mean, that's real. I mean, even before all
Yeah.
this other baby stealing and all this came along, my oldest, I didn't let anybody touch her. It's like my baby.
That's right.
But I think it's very important to us to be there, to be there with kind, encouraging words, sometimes gentle, sometimes strong, to get us up and get us going. There was a time in my life all I wanted to do was stay home. My friend showed up, said, "We've taken you, get up." And they pretty much had to drag me because I was in a deep depression. I was going through a divorce, and just, you know, it was just, I was so overwhelmed. And they called me constantly. And finally, you know, one said, "If you don't come on, we're going to come drag you out of that apartment."
Wow.
Another time they just showed up.
Right.
And it's strength like that. It is, I'll just share a little bit with you about my life so you'll kind of know where I'm coming from. I have been in a 12-step program for quite a few 24 hours. It was a battle with alcohol. And I'm not going to say that battle's over because it's just daily. And by the grace of God that I stay sober today and that I am a contributing member to society. But I don't know if I could have made it without my women friends, without my tribe. They were always there. I mean, from before COVID hit, our little social group. But if I were having a bad time, I could pick up that phone and I could call them. It's like, I'm in trouble. I need you. And so they would offer in the middle of the night, do I need to come over? Do we need to meet? And, you know, they would talk me through it. And, you know, sometimes when you just talk things through to somebody who's just going to listen and not judge and not, you know, go, well, you shouldn't have done that. You brought that on yourself. They were there.
Right.
They offered support and kindness. And also, they shared a little bit of their experience, strength, and hope. And gave me some suggestions, because if you tell me straight out, I might go, just because I'm just that kind of person. I mean, don't ask me why I am, but okay, well, I'm going to do it because I was willing. I didn't like that feeling, and I still don't. And I had several important women throughout that time that was a sponsor. And thank y'all if y'all are listening. Thank y'all. Y'all know how crazy the crazy was, and I'm not too now, but I like crazy. I like my crazy life. It's fun. But I don't want to be normal. But you know, they would, you know, sometimes they'd laugh at me and go, "That's the craziest idea I ever heard." And one would always go, "You just make me smile." These were the women who helped me unload my bag, who helped me unload the issues, things that were eating my lunch. And that's what I'm talking about.
Right.
And I worked in, and I'm still in the law field, but on a different side. And the law field has been very good to me. I'm a secretary. I'm not one of those smart lawyer people. And they work too hard because I like to leave work. But you don't necessarily see that in the corporate world. You know, there's like, and honestly, you kind of have to be in certain areas. You have to be a little secretive.
Right.
But I was blessed to have coworkers, and girl, you know, I'm talking to you. Like that. You know, maybe you need to see somebody. As in, girl, you need help. And you seen that thing where the little thing was on Facebook where one cat's holding the other and the other one's like, I'm gonna get him. She's upset with me. She's upset me for getting fired. But she's very special to me. And so um, I moved back to South Georgia almost 3 years ago, September 1st. And I've not regretted that decision. Challenges have come in the form of 2 hurricanes. That's all right. God made it better.
Yes.
Right. Yes.
I just, had no place to live. And so he provided, because the little place I was renting that I loved was flooded with sewage water. So there was that. And then another girl I work with, she's a realtor. She found my house and it just all came together. And guess what, y'all? They sold it to me furnished because they had staged it because I didn't have any furniture.
Wow.
And I think the only furniture I had was like 2 little metal ottomans.
Wow.
Well, it's something. I've got an air mattress and I've got an ottoman because I've been staying in a hotel that God brought me to that they gave me a fabulous deal.
Wow.
And I could have my 2 kitties and my dog with me.
Wow.
I'm telling you, they were so much comfort and they were actually good. It's like, hey. But God brought me here and I feel like every day I just ask him to, 1, to keep me sober, 2, to let my words and action reflect in his glory. And I hope that today I don't want it to be on me, I want it to be on him.
Right.
And I want him, I've asked him to let him speak through me. And I can talk in circles, y'all probably already guessed that.
Got it.
But I think it's so important, y'all. Let's stop making fun of each other. Let's
That's
go
right.
up and see and say, you are beautiful. Because as Mary Kay said, everybody is special. We need to make everybody feel special. And that's my Mary Kay unit, because I don't know if I put my I'm a consultant. I'm a new consultant, part-time, because I have a day job. Jesus, in this economy. But, her thing was she was a single mom. Her husband straight up left her. And this was in, I'm going to say, the 50s. She was in direct sales. She had trained these men. They got promoted. And so she asked him, she's like, why? Why? He said, well, Mary Kay, I've got family support. And she's like, I do too. And so once she retired, she was going to do a book. But what she came up with was a new company. Women supporting each other, a way for women to get, there's no glass ceiling. It's a company by women or women.
Love it.
And, I'm not, how can I put this? Yeah, I want to retire early. So I'm working. And there are different levels. I know there's been like, Mary Kay, you have to know you don't. Work what you want when you want. Buy as much as you want or don't. I mean, it's your business. And, in the seminars, there were so many women. They came as immigrants. And now, girl, they're wearing the diamonds. They're making the executive salary. But you know what? They had to put their faith in God and work for it.
Yes.
And I think that goes every area of our life. We have to trust God, ask his guidance, talk to other Christian women who will give us sound, honest advice.
Yes.
That's right.
And then move forward in faith. Now, I'm not talking about, I don't like my job and you just quit. You don't do that.
Right.
Unless you got a lot of money in the bank or you've got another friend.
That's right.
Common sense here. What was it in Steve Harvey's book? I love Steve Harvey. He's like, jump. And I think he did that and he lived out of his car.
Yes.
Went fishing. I mean, he's a good role model, but even on some show I saw him on, he's like, don't do what I did, But I don't know if I've gone over my time.
No, you haven't. You
No,
still
you're good.
good.
So, that's just me. Let's love each other.
Yeah.
Let's just love each
Yeah.
other. You go somewhere. My thing is when I leave anywhere, especially in the retail industry, I tell them I appreciate you. Thank
Right.
you. You're awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I
Right.
just want to be that person that when I leave, you smile.
Oh,
Right.
I
I
know
love
some
that.
of the attorneys I work for going, is that Penny? He don't like anybody. And one of my attorneys actually told somebody that. He says, she likes you. And Penny doesn't like a lot of people. And I'm not really quite that way, but it was different. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just love each other. Let's not
Yeah.
judge. Let's
Yeah.
lift
Yeah,
each other up because that's what we are. We are sisters in Christ.
that's
Yes.
right.
And you know, why are we at odds? Why I hear about these women, their husbands have
Mm.
affair and they get mad at the other woman. I'd beat the heck out of that man. Don't cheat on me. Mhm. I mean, he's stupid unless he lied to her.
Yeah.
And there's men who do that and can sexually keep, but he's got to sleep sometime.
Yeah.
They gotta sleep sometime. I love it. But
I do have a
Person
question.
in my family history that happened with, and the women in our, I'm sure we have exaggerated it, but
Right.
that's all.
So Penny, do because when you say a sisterhood, and I take that I don't take it too serious, but I do take it a little serious because sometimes when you're saying sisterhood, you got to really look at the people that you're calling a sister because a lot of times our world right now is we are in so much competition with each other. We don't
Yeah.
mm-hmm.
looking at each other as you don't really look at yourself as an individual now. You want to look at another person, another sister or another woman or another person
Mhm.
as competition. So,
Mhm.
since you're saying like a sisterhood, what what type of sisters do you like have in your corner that you can call them sisters, like sister? I mean, really have a sisterhood because not everybody's not my sister. I'm just gonna be honest.
Right, right. I agree. I have a lot of acquaintances. My friend, they're small, and
Mm-hmm.
the women I have in my corner that are called my sisters, they're a lot like you two ladies. They're strong women. They tell me the truth when I need it, but they are strong women. They're Christian women. They walk.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell that they are Christian by their actions.
Right.
You have trouble getting it out of here into here.
Mm.
The women in my life,
Mm-hmm.
they're fun. We like to have fun. But the only thing I can get is they help you.
Right.
They
Mm-hmm.
it's like I feel like I could call either one of you and you'd answer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And there are a lot of people I know, a lot of acquaintances, and I know they wouldn't do that
Right.
because of
Mm-hmm.
whatever. Maybe we didn't click. Maybe we're not supposed to be in the sisterhood. But y'all, I got four sisters, literally four
Mm-hmm.
sisters, and I believe all my relationships mimic what my blood sisters and I have.
Wow.
Um,
Beautiful.
that is really what I base my friend group on. My tight friend group. It's like,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
girl, I'm in a bad spot, and they come, or hey, let's go do this, and they're there. It all sounds so superficial, but I can't get out of my heart
I
into
understand.
my mouth what I'm feeling, and I know that probably sounds silly.
No, it don't.
No,
No,
it doesn't. It
it
doesn't.
does.
I understand. Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying. I have five sisters, no brothers. I have five best friends
Oh yeah.
and one BFF.
Hmm.
And one of the things that I love about my sisters and about myself is that when we said, okay, this is our BFF, and we
Mhm.
bought these, we and they came to the table, my that we were so in tune with one another that our siblings, my sisters, these are their sisters now. My mom and my dad reference Marvina as their daughter, the other five as their daughters. My dad used to say all the time, "Oh, I've got 12 girls." That's the way that he would take and put that out there. And there
Mhm.
wasn't and there wasn't anything that if there was an event or function, we already knew that these people they were first on the list and everything. And it
Mhm.
also came because we were we were friends, and we had no problem with telling each other the truth. And I think that especially when you're talking about sisterhood, you have to be willing to tell each other the truth even when it hurts,
Mhm.
because you
Yep.
got the best interest at heart. You said something earlier. You said, "Oh, your friends didn't say something to you before you left your house." I think we talk
Yeah.
about, and I know for a fact that one sitting right there, Marvina, she'll tell me. She'll say, "Yeah."
But it's same here.
She'll tell me.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
can't even get it out.
yeah, yeah. It's
but
a
but
we
yeah.
compatible,
Yeah.
and for me, when everybody say equally yoked, they think man and woman, but it's the same thing in sisterhood. You can
That's
kind
Mhm.
of
right.
tell when you're equally yoked with someone. Sister Penny, I knew I was equally yoked with you. Not, and it didn't take a whole lot. It took us just to talk from just the restroom. For
Mhm.
me to realize that we have things in common and we can help one another, and it don't always have to be material.
That's right.
No, no. Mm-mm.
Just able to speak to each other and talk to each other and support
Mhm.
each other. And
Hmm.
a lot of
Like,
people
girl,
don't
you look bad in
understand.
that. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah, they don't
Or
understand
yeah.
support each other. They're looking at it as who step higher than the other instead of being on the same level.
Mhm.
Sometimes you're gonna need that person to be a little higher to bring you up, or the
You
Right.
other
better come
person
on
the
and say
same way.
that.
But
Yeah.
you don't.
Yes.
It's not about you being up here all the time. It's about us trying to come and support one another.
Supporting each
Yeah.
other.
To help
Okay.
each. Yeah. Yeah.
We can,
I got it.
we
Yeah. That's
can't
what I mean.
even.
Yeah.
When you see people out there, and we run into this. We ran into this the other week when we went out to that restaurant. Some of the females there were looking at us like, um, I don't know, it was weird vibes, weird vibes, weird energy. But we continued to walk on with our head held high, and we talked to some of the people and so on and so forth. And I say this to say, is there's nothing wrong with, if you see beautiful women, acknowledging that you see beautiful women instead of trying to
Mhm.
tear people down, talk about them, and so on and so forth. I'm so quick that if I see a beautiful woman, I am quick to say, "Oh my gosh, she is so beautiful."
I
I
tell
will
them.
even walk up to them, yeah, and say,
Yep.
"Excuse me, you are so beautiful. Oh, you're
Yep.
so gorgeous."
Yep.
And there's nothing meant sexually by that. There's nothing meant like
Yep.
somebody's being sarcastic or anything. I'm just giving just dues, because I think that
Mhm.
every woman has a certain amount of beauty and qualities about her.
Yeah.
And some people don't
Mhm.
tap into that. But then you have some that do, and you can tell that they're beautiful on the inside as well as the outside.
Yes.
Yes. Mhm.
Hmm.
Yes. Tara, Tara, there's so many people agreeing. So many of the women out here that's
Hmm.
agreeing. Penny, so tell me a little bit about your best friend. What makes you that sister? Because I know you have a good business. What makes your best friend more of a sisterhood in your sisterhood? Give me a little bit about. I know you have a best friend.
Well, I have two besties. I'm blessed with two besties,
Wonderful.
Mm.
and I love them both equally. One, uh, we have known each other since third grade.
Wow.
We
That's
are
that
still.
lifer.
I know, and I'm glad she kept me. Um, we met as children. We went up through school together. I wound up having to go to another school, and she went to another. And during the I guess junior high year, because we are whoa, feral at that if you survive it. And we kind of leaned in, and she's really, really smart, and she'd get me with some, "Ugh." But we got past that. We've been together through um, life. We call each other, and it's so exciting because now instead of having to drive 6 hours to her, I just have to drive an hour or maybe 30 minutes.
Oh,
Um,
love it.
we those lifers you can't, but she's honest. Sometimes you're more honest than I want you to be. She's honest. she would never say you look like. She'd say, "Sweetie, are you sure you're gonna wear that?" Oh my gosh.
Oh, love
She's
it.
she's precious, and I love her. And if you're watching, you know I love you. Um, and I don't, we click. We are sisters in spirit. And now we did grow up together. We were out there, we were those little girls in little Barwick, Georgia. I lived on a farm. She lived in town. And yeah, I always thought it was great to go to her house because we could ride our bikes on cement.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, she just, I mean, we don't have the same parents, but she's my ride or die. I mean, she
Love
is
it.
a wonderful person. She's kind, she's loving, she's giving, but she's honest and she's strong. And then my other BFF, I met her in Birmingham. And I would say when we were both natural brunettes, but I've been known to color this hair all times. Because I said that one time, I said, we've been best friends since our kids were babies. And we were both brunettes. And she looked at me, she's like, really? She's okay. I got it. Yeah, she's beautiful. She didn't mess with her hair, and she's just one of these beautiful natural people. She again, she's fun. She's a smart aleck, just like me, and the other one is too. Um, she didn't judge me. I don't judge her. We can talk to each other and be honest with each other. But and she's a good, strong Christian woman, and again, we clicked. And, she and I have been together through marriages, divorce, grandchildren,
Yeah.
both of them, parents passing. And, again, I felt it in my soul. And the one that Carol and I have talked about, we had a night, our then husbands kept the babies. We're at Kmart. Tells you how old I am. We went to Kmart, and because we were living out. We went to Kmart, no kids. I don't remember what we got. Now this woman, she grabs a thing of silly string. I look over there, and she just does it all over me. I'm like, what? She's all women in the middle of Kmart doing a silly string fight.
Love it.
That's her. We just have the greatest time, and
Yeah.
I've been blessed. I mean, that's
I get it. Yeah.
Strong support
And,
system.
and that's the thing. Sometimes you're compatible by being so much alike and then opposite, so that opposite too,
Yeah.
And I see that in my BFF, and like she said, I don't have too many. I don't have, like she said, she got a BFF and she got 5 BFs and all that stuff like that. I have BFs. I think I have like 3 BFs and one and which she's my BFF. And I don't always have to see my BFs as much as I see my BFF. Okay, because we do everything together. It's like compared, we just do everything together. But I'm gonna just bring up some of the stuff some of our comments that came up. Auntie, I told you about these books, Auntie. Auntie, I love you, Auntie. But Auntie said, "Grand rising, ladies, Lady Penny, your first word speaks volumes to how we should approach our children, not by screaming, preaching, or was it lecturing?
Lecturing.
Lecturing. This approach never works because this method closes the ears and minds of our children. Our children are very intelligent, inclined to understand words of wisdom without the drama approach. So I concur to your first powerful words. There's a direct connection to your children when you speak with them, embracing the right attitude. Love it.
Yes.
You know that's right.
Yes.
You know, she preaching that because that's how she is. She we had to learn that as we got older about how we
Yeah.
deal with our children, especially our women
Mhm.
children. My oldest daughters, I have two. They're my good friends. We're friends. We got sisterhood too. Even though that's my daughters,
Yeah.
I treat them as women. I treat them as being my sister in my sisterhood type of attitude because if they need something, they not only come to mommy to talk to mommy as mommy, but they could talk to me as a friend.
That's
And I
right. Yeah.
I
Yeah. I have the same. I have the same relationship with my daughter. And it was also important for me to teach her about finding good friends and that everybody is not your friends and you have to be able to discern that. So Penny, the question that I have for you is coming off of Auntie Debbie's comment, how how did you relay this over to your children? I know you and I we spoke about your kids and stuff. How were you able to relay that over about the importance of friendship and having a sisterhood or brotherhood, if you will?
Mhm. Well, I wish I were that wise when I was raising my children. I pretty much was raised them the way I was raised, but a little bit gentler.
Mm-hmm.
But I'd raise my voice, I'd yell, and I hope, and I was up here raising three children, and my family was in Valdosta,
mm,
and
Okay.
so I wasn't always the kindest person. I tried to be
yeah.
doing with what I knew, what I had. Um, but I hope I instilled with them the difference between if they're using you, if they take
Mm-hmm.
more than you, like if you're the one always giving, that's not your friend.
That's
Yeah.
If they
right.
talk about you behind your back, that's not your friend.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I hope, I mean, I hope I instill. It's been so long ago.
Yeah. But
My oldest, I'm sorry, baby. She's 40. She just turned 40, and she's
beautiful.
beautiful. And I really hope they. I think they do. I think we are. But I'm a mama, and it's hard for
Mm-hmm.
me to stop and be a friend. That's been a
Yeah.
hard lesson as an adult to stop being mama and then learning to be a friend. And I've gradually we have done that. But I hope I did. I mean, I can't say I was always the best mama,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
but I
No.
hope, and the way they've turned out, in spite of me, they're great women, and
One.
they have a small group of sisters, and they have a lot of acquaintances. So maybe I did something right. I don't know.
You did
Yeah,
something right in there.
right.
You did.
Yeah. Pat on the back. You better take that. Yeah. I had to learn
Yes.
too. I had to come down off the mama
Yeah.
thing because they didn't always want me to tell them what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they grow up, they ain't trying to hear that, So
I had to do the same thing. Yeah.
I learned to ask more questions, and I learned to be quiet, and and pray for them. And I find that now that I've done that much, it makes it easier for me to communicate with them than running around trying to tell them
Mm-hmm.
what to do all the time.
Yeah.
They don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. So let's go ahead
Yeah.
and see what Cindy said. I can't see. Let me get these. Let me
She's.
highlight.
You want me to get it? You got it.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Looking out for each other and be honest and true to each other in love and compassion
Oh,
and
yeah.
understanding."
That's right.
That is so true.
That's
Ooh, that
right.
is so true.
And I wish these
That
people
is.
who think they being sisters or they being friends that they're really not being friends. I hope they
They
understand that.
taking heed to some of
They're
these.
taking heed
Yeah.
stuff because, to be honest with you, sisterhood is more important to be more gentle with each other, not talking about each other, not making someone feel uncomfortable in their skin because they're not. And you said something that was so profound to me that really made me feel good, because when we in that airport and the people come into the bathrooms, like I do my best to give that part of me, sisterhood. I don't. If they come in with changing the baby's diapers, I'll go in and make sure I clean up their mess once they're finished. I don't even want them to do that. I want them to take the children and go, because I know how it is being out there in that airport. Or a lot of them come in crying because the delays or they can't. And I hold them, I hug them, I talk to them.
Yeah, love
And
it.
even the ones that they work there, they'll come into the restroom with me, and we'll talk and relate, and I'll give them my strength and hope. Now, that's why I think sisterhood outside of being best friends are. Because
Right.
you don't always have to be close and know a
Yes.
person to be in sisterhood.
To be in sisterhood. That's
Yeah.
true.
Sisterhood
Right.
is just seeing a person and what their situation is, and being there for them. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
you got to give up a little bit more. I go in there, somebody go in that restroom, and I'm gonna say it like this because it gets a little nasty. They go in and they just go in and go to the bathroom and leave out. But I know in my heart that a lot of them are trying to catch their planes or whatever. I gotta go back there and clean that up.
Yeah.
I'm being
Okay.
a sister. No matter what my job is, I can take it as, oh, they being nasty, but I don't. I understand. And sometimes being in a sisterhood and seeing women come in there and putting on their makeup and complimenting them and telling them, you got this, girl. That's being in the sisterhood. And
Yeah.
when
That's.
you come in
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I like what Shelly said on this one. Shelly said, as a leader who on a daily basis empowers, inspires, communicates, and most importantly, listens without judgment. Sisterhood or nascent kinship, as I call it, I use my 5 V's in life: business and leadership, communication, collaboration, connections, consistency, and commitment.
right, Shelly.
I
I
love
like.
that.
Shelly.
I love
All
that.
right,
That is
Shelly. You're so
beautiful.
smart, cousin. You're so
Yeah. And
smart.
that kind of goes off of random acts of kindness. It doesn't take a lot, to uplift people. It really doesn't. You can sometimes, and you don't have to go looking for it. Sometimes it's like right there in your face. Sometimes you can see someone and they may need just a simple word of encouragement. A simple hello, a simple smile goes a very, very long way.
Yeah.
A random act of kindness. Sometimes when you see people struggling or somebody's trying to get something done, as much as opening a door, that can be a form of
Mm-hmm.
sisterhood. I see people just hands are full, and people will walk through a door and close it and not wait for the other person. Like, oh my goodness. And then sometimes, like I said, just random words of encouragement. You just never know how much that does for somebody's spirit.
Mm-hmm.
And what Renee said, Renee right here, you have a sister. Yes, when you trust those in its implicity.
That's
Mm-hmm.
right. Yes.
And I
Yes,
trust,
yes, yes.
let
That's
me
my
say,
sister.
wait, that's your sister?
Yeah, it's my sister.
Oh,
Yay!
hey, sister.
You got another sister, girl. You move on over.
Y'all, we'd all have a good time.
Yeah, wonderful.
That's
You
right.
know
She's
what?
a
And
therapist.
I'm so glad that me and you became sisters. And it ain't got nothing to do. Can I be honest? Can I tell him something? I'm gonna tell him. I'm gonna be honest, Miss Penny. I said to Miss Penny when I first got, I said I really would like to go diverse on my platform. Do you remember that conversation?
Yeah. Yeah.
You said, why? You just want a white woman on it?
These things I was just curious. Be honest.
I love that. I love the fact that you asked the question, V, that
Yeah.
you made the comment, and Penny asked the question.
Yes, ma'am. And I'm like, no, it's not even just that.
Yeah.
I mean, it helps, but I want to be part of the sisterhood now. I want us to,
Hmm.
stop looking at color. Let's start
Yes.
understanding that even though we have bags, we all have a bag, but
Hmm.
our content in our bags are so similar. Just because she is one nationality does not mean that she don't go through what anybody
Oh,
else.
thank
That's right. Come on now.
you.
We
Yeah.
sisters.
Yeah.
All right, we bleed the same. We put on our pants the same. It's just you from just like anybody else. He buys from another family, but that don't mean that we're not sisters. Just because
Yeah.
we
That's right. Come on now.
same colors, that doesn't mean anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Hmm.
And let me tell you something. When we come together, we make pretty babies and family together too. Don't
Oh my gosh. I know. I know. I know.
I love that. I love you. I appreciate you, girl. You just and nobody understands. It's not easy coming out spilling and talking about what's in your bag.
It's
And
not.
we are here to allow everybody to know that it's not, we're not. There's no difference. There's the only difference is y'all see is what we see out of our own eyes. And
Yeah.
when we
Hmm.
babies, we don't even see that. You know what I mean? Babies
Come
come in,
on
we
now.
don't see colors and stuff like that. It's
Mm.
as we grow up and we come to be these adults, as we call them, we start seeing things differently. I want us to start on what's the back to stop seeing that. That's not what it's about.
That's
So
right.
hopefully one day we'll get some Hispanics up here. We'll get some
Mm.
Chinese and we might need some interpreters. But hey, if that's what we need, we gonna get them. So we got to go.
Marvina,
That's
that goes
right.
back to us and leading and guiding.
Most
Because,
definitely.
when I'm older than y'all, but we were growing up, that was pretty turbulent. The 60s and the 70s.
Hmm.
I've raised my children, you look at the person, not the color.
That's right.
And I believe that as the older women who've been through that, like you said, children watch us.
Right.
Hmm.
And if you teach them not to look at the color, yes,
Yes.
there are cultural differences,
Yes.
but so what? Let's learn from them. Let's do, that you hit the nail on the head to that.
Let's
And
let
let's
yeah.
just
Yeah.
learn from each other.
Let's,
Goodness
let's love on
gracious.
each
That's
other.
it.
And when you see my tribe, my sons, I mean, I have mixed children, grandchildren. They're not,
Same here.
yeah, they're all mixed in. I mean, we got a tribe of mixed, we're a group, and
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be funny, but I'm glad that I didn't
Yeah.
teach my children to be racist or
Yes,
just
Me too.
look at our color and think we the only beautiful
Yeah.
people in the world. We are beautiful.
we are.
I'm grateful
Wow.
too.
Yes.
I wouldn't
Yes.
have my
Makes
grandbabies
you
if.
white woman.
Yes. Yes. So I ain't trying to hear that. I love you. I appreciate you, Penny, for coming on, girl.
Yes.
You just knew we just know we gonna have you get ready because we got some more family members to come on here. So let's get your list together. Renee, I see you up here. You may want to come empty your bag, baby. I want to have you on, baby. Get you up here. Yes. So we can go ahead on and keep extending our family. And also let them know a little bit how you know what you doing Mary Kay. We didn't talk about the Mary Kay. We should have put it up here. But if you want them to know how to get in touch with you, you said Facebook and Instagram right now. So I'm just gonna tell y'all right now.
Oh, you're sweet. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Facebook and Instagram is Penny B. Spencer. She's like she said, she's a Mary Kay consultant. And
Hmm.
if you can give me like 2 or 3 minutes of that and just tell a little bit how to get in contact with you, sell, get you some folks out here to buy some of your products. You
That's
got
right.
things going on.
Oh, yeah, it's a great product. I mean, I have used it for years and years and years. And Facebook, uh, you can reach me through Facebook. You can, and on there, I have like my link, my
Mm-hmm.
email, uh, pennyspencer.mk
Write
at
that in
gmail.
there, Brian.
Yeah, I got to keep it simple because I forget it. Oh, laugh at me, it's true. That's my motto. Keep it simple, stupid. And it's not stupid.
I love you so much, girl.
Oh
You
my
said
gosh.
Penny Spencer MK at Gmail?
PennySpencer.mk at
Okay.
Gmail. And if you go to either one of my Instagram or my Facebook, there's going to be stuff. And I do have a private Facebook group just for my Mary Kay girls. And if you're interested in that, then just let me know. Talking about, I can do it virtual. I can do it in person. I can send samples and call you. And I love that because we do our makeup, take our makeup off. And then I'll explain to you about the skincare. We've been for 3 years in the row the number one direct selling cosmetics skincare company in the world.
Wow.
The world.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to think how many countries we're in. I know we're in over 40 markets, but it's just a wonderful product. It's a God anointed product. And when I say that, Mary Kay Business is we're a Christian company. And Mary Kay, for one, there was somebody, I can't remember, they weren't Christian. And she's like, no, nope, not going to do it. Oh, yeah, we'll be riding. Pink Cadillac. Mary Kay,
That's why I started laughing when I read that.
we get sunglasses and pink boas.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
I love it. Yeah, boy, we need to get on in there and get you in the pink alley. You look pretty in
Come
pink.
pick you up. We'll
Yes.
just have a party.
Yes. Thank you, Renee. Support her. Definitely support her. Go on. She already told you. Just go on. Let me try to pull this up and look at some of the products you buy from her. PennySpencer.mk at gmail.com. All you Twitch people and people that's on Facebook. And I don't see one on YouTube. I don't see that one. I want to ride. Kim says she want to ride.
What?
She want to ride. I want to ride. Me too.
We have people viewing us from YouTube today.
Okay. Yeah. Well, let me say this. I want to ride too.
I do too.
Come pick you up.
Yeah, come get us.
Get a pink caddy convertible.
Yeah, girl. Oh no, get the SUV. Get the SUV.
Well, that's what they I don't know if this is going in. The pink SUV, and by the time I get to win it, it's going to be electric. I'm very excited about that.
Right.
Because I'm going to be stopping at every electric station and gassing it because I'll be riding. Y'all going to know it. Yes, I'm not going to be humble. I'll be grateful and thank God for everything. And He has blessed my business. But when I get that, Elton John ain't got nothing on me.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yes.
Elton going to be looking at me going, I'm jealous. Yeah. Go ahead. I was trying to put my web link in here. I don't know if I sent it to y'all or not. I don't know if I could.
Share it? It's just on the bottom. It says share screen. What are you trying to do? Share it on the.
See, y'all. I'm sharing. I'm learning. Share screen. Yeah. It's going. She's stupid. She don't know what she's doing.
Don't you better stop saying that, Penny. You keep saying that. I don't like that word. Stop calling yourself stupid.
You're good. Remember at the bottom, I told you the little buttons you should see. If you hover over one of them, it says share screen. It's with the arrow going up.
I did, but it didn't do my. Oh, I see. I understand what you're saying. Hang on. Okay. I got you. Hang on. So you're so smart. I'm willing to learn. How's that? I'm
yes, ma'am.
To learn. And yeah, y'all make it easy. I was really nervous about it, but y'all I really feel like we're sitting in our kitchen.
Just a good cup of coffee, conversation.
Having coffee and Yeah, it's all right. Let's see if I could.
Your
There we
friend
go.
Kim Wynn says she want to ride too.
Yeah,
That's
everybody want to ride. I know I
Can y'all
want to
see that?
ride.
There you go.
You show it?
Did it
Um,
show?
nope.
Uh-uh. If you tell it to me, I can type it in.
No, she's trying to show a picture.
Oh,
um,
you're trying to show a picture.
yeah, it's up in the little corner, and it's just marykay.com
I wanted to
backslash P Spencer 7787.
tell her.
You said Pink Spencer?
P as in penny, P
Uh-huh.
Spencer
Oh,
dot
Peace Spencer.
com 7787.
Renee said, oh Lord, you're going to be there for all day.
Thanks, yes.
Look, don't talk about it like that. She's a
Oh,
work in
she knows
progress
I'm
because she told me
teasing.
yesterday.
Oh,
She
we
said
We
do
this is
working
that.
not
on it.
it.
I love them.
We working on it. We try to get it there. She going to be all right. We going to get this. I'm telling y'all. She
Yes.
gonna,
Yeah, I mean, our face, my face always hurts when I'm around them because we laugh so much and we have a very irreverent sense of
yeah.
humor. So if y'all, they sick people, but we just have fun.
That's
Not sick.
funny. I
Love
love it. We're going to be sitting here all day trying to figure this one out.
Well,
Oh, Lord. And then she put it like this so you can hear it. Oh, Lord.
oh, Lord.
I love it. I love it.
Excuse
You do it so well. Hey, it's okay. All right? Yeah, we getting it together. We sisterhood.
Send
You
this.
hear what Cindy said? She said, that's right. We sisterhood. We
She
ain't
said
even
it's
trying
okay. We
to.
in that sisterhood. Look at that.
Yes. There you go.
Oh
We
my
Oh,
goodness.
my
sisterhood.
God.
That's right. We help each other. And if you don't
Yes.
stop calling yourself stupid, I don't like that word. You learn it. You got this. This is something different. Everything is not, a lot of things got to be taught to you before you get it. So
Mhm.
I don't like that word.
See, they're right there. Sisterhood in action.
That's right. See,
That's right.
absolutely. Absolutely. I'm gonna be one of the ones to tell you the same thing. This is sister right here.
Right.
Get it together.
Oh,
Yeah.
look at that look. I'll behave.
That's right. I'm here. We here to help each other. The stuff that
Yeah.
you're gonna be
Yeah.
able to do to help us, and we definitely gonna be able to help you. So that's what we here for, sisterhood. I love you.
I
We
love
gotta get
y'all.
up off of here. Yeah, because
Bye.
it's already 10 o'clock, and I gotta go to work.
I got my grandbabies today.
We got the grands today, so
Yeah.
we can
Hanging
get
with
on
the
out of
grand.
here. Penny, stay in the back. Don't go off, okay? And we're gonna stay right here. Stay in the back, okay? I'll talk to you. Everybody, send some love to Miss Penny, and make sure y'all know she's doing this Mary Kay. We need to get us a pink Cadillac. So when we get a pink
That's
Cadillac,
right.
we need support our sisters. She just told you about sisterhood. If you don't do nothing, then get some lip gloss. Do something. Support. Buy some lip gloss. Buy something. Buy something.
That's right. Lip gloss, skincare. We all need some good skincare.
Love you, Chanel. We learn and grow and knowledge each other. That's right, Tara. You got that
That's
right.
right.
I love y'all. I appreciate y'all for coming on and showing her some love. Stay in the back now. Don't you
Yeah.
go nowhere. Don't go
Okay.
nowhere. Hey, thank y'all so much. I enjoyed this.
Yes.
Support. Love you too, sister. Kim says she love you. And let me say something. It's important as we all become sisters and understand what sisterhood is. It's not always a competition out here. And with society, you're always trying to, everybody want to dress better and look better and act better. But one thing I realized, nobody is you. And when you
That's
see
right.
yourself, instead of looking at yourself trying to look at yourself through eyes of other people, it makes sisterhood even better. You don't got to walk around looking at each other like, she. No. Sometimes somebody may need help. So just realize sisterhood is very important. It's a very
Mm-hmm.
important thing to, as far as women anyway. We got to
Yes.
stop judging. We got to stop trying to compete. We got to stop trying to be who we are and being trying to be other people. Looking at people in the area of they just who they are. They who they are. Go ahead,
Mm-hmm.
BFF.
Hey, look, guys, it was such a beautiful show today. Such a beautiful, beautiful show. Penny, once again, I want to thank you so much for blessing me with the conversation on Thursday and then blessing us this morning. Guys, like Marvina said, we have been doing more interactive on our interactive page, and the conversations lead up to the show that we're having on Saturday. So join us for Motivational Monday, Talk About It Tuesday, Wisdom Wednesday, Thankful Thursday, and Friday. And every day is a different question and comment that leads us up to the segment that we're having on Saturday. It helps with engagement and helps, get everybody geared up for the upcoming segment. And then you guys can watch us
Let me
go to
say
our
this.
what's go
Wait
ahead.
a minute before you
Mhm.
go. Now, I'm asking everyone who invite, because people are inviting other
Yeah,
people to our our group page. Even though you invite them, they will have to go in and do the questions and approve it, so they can go in and we can actually bring them in. So we have a lot of invites and people to approve, but we're not getting all of them to come in because they're not approving. So if you invite Jack, ask Jack to go in and accept it so we can approve them to bring them in. So we can
right.
start. I mean, we got a lot of people just sitting in the background
We got
waiting on
about
you.
1,000 people waiting to.
Yeah, just waiting for them y'all to go ahead and say yes. So let them know when you invite them, even if you give them a little text message to ask them to go in and accept it, so we can go ahead and approve them. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
go ahead, Yvonne.
yeah. That was it. And then what's in the bag with the question mark? That is our directory page, and I know that we're working on Marvina's working on that page to get it updated and to start to where you guys will eventually be able to see what the segments are going to be pretty much for the month, so that you guys can set your calendars and set your alarms so you won't want to miss out on on an important segment that you specifically want to see. And then also you guys can find us on YouTube at What's in the Bag 21. We want you guys to go to YouTube, join the sign up. It's very simple. You're gonna like, subscribe, and share, or subscribe, like, and share, whichever order you want to do it. And on YouTube, you're able to go back and watch our shows from the very beginning. So
We
from the
even
very
got
beginning up to the present. You
Yep,
said
and
what?
shorts. You putting the shorts out there. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so when y'all on YouTube, the algorithm be coming up, and you might see a little shorts of ours. We just want y'all, cause y'all, if you're on YouTube anyway, why not see some things we do? I mean, that's
That's right. That's right. And the other pages is Twitch and was it Twitch and
YouTube.
what else we have? Twitch and
You,
yeah, that's it with the What's in the Bag 21. And
and
Instagram.
uh,
Instagram, let me say this. We're not live on Instagram as of yet. However, we do have a page that's interactive. You guys can message us on Instagram and we can respond back to you guys as well. And sometimes you'll see some of the posts on Instagram as well. So yeah, that's it. And then if you guys want to talk to us, which we would love to talk to you guys, give us a call, 833-520-9482 or 833-520-WITB for What's in the Bag. And my extension is 700 and Marvina's is 701. And we would love to talk to you guys. If you guys know somebody that would like to be on the show, you can give them this number and have them to call us or DM us with their information, and we will reach out. We will reach out to them.
yep, that's it.
That's
That's
it. That's it. Well, I'm going to say it like this: we're here. God bless us with a beautiful day. He blessed us with a morning. So, with that being said, stay blessed, be a blessing, and have a blessed day. Love you guys, and thank you so much for joining us.
See y'all next Saturday. Thank you, Penny. We love you,
Yes.
girl. We got a sister, baby. I love y'all. Thank y'all. See y'all next Saturday. Bye.
Bye.